Welcome back to the friendly confines of Phil Welch Stadium here in beautiful St. Joseph, Missouri. We got Mink League action between the Carroll Merchants and the St. Joseph Mustangs. Todd Mundo alongside Charlie Marshall. And Charlie, please tell us more about this matchup today.
Well, tonight we're going to see the St. Joe Mustangs take on the Carroll Merchants up from Iowa. Both teams are off to a decent start. The Mustangs, of course, undefeated, 7-0 on the year, off to one of the better starts they've had ever, and definitely the ideal start. For the Merchants, they're 3-5, 2-5 in league play, but they are coming off a great win where they took down the Crop Dusters up in Des Moines, who were the only other undefeated team.
Because it has backspin, the ball starts out pretty straight up and then leaks back toward the field. There's a ground ball up the middle, past the diving Truman Bodenhausen. McClure going to be waved home, and without a throw, it's going to be 1-0 Carroll to start the afternoon.
Right now, put them away.
The wind and the pitch is taken for strike 3. And there's going to be 2 outs now with the bases loaded. A huge punch out for number 32 on the mound right there. As the 1-0 offering is swung on and grounded to first. Should be no problem over there for Jaden Little, as De Santiago is going to work out of it. 2 walks, 2 hits, and only 1 run in for the Carroll Merchants. It's going to be 1-0 Mustangs. We head to the bottom of the second. Keep it here at Phil Welch Stadium. We're the number 1 team for a good part of the year, and that's some good competition. That ball's grounded out to shortstop. Holton to Bodenhausen to Little, and it's going to be a 6-4-3 tailor-made double play, and De Santiago is going to get out of there unscathed.
Well, hitting 143 is kind of impressive. Now, we'd love to see him heat up.
That ball's driven out to right field. Going back on it is Logan Harris, and it's going to be off the wall. Freeman digging towards second, and he's got a stand-up double to start the second inning for the Mustangs. That ball was crushed. No, that's a tough one because that breaking ball is breaking away, and I thought that still ended in the strike zone. As that ball's lined into center field and gonna get down, Freeman gonna score easily as we got a 1-1 game here in the bottom of the second inning. Jaden Little delivers an RBI single to center field. Bodenhausen still ahead in the count here, as the 2-1 pitch is lined to the left side and through the 5-6 hole. Here comes Dom Felix to the plate as he's going to slide in safely. We have a 2-1 Mustangs lead in the bottom of the second as the lineup turns over. Noah Bodenhausen is going to step in with runners at first and second. Noah Dutler holds, kicks, deals. That ball is grounded to the right side. Aiden Shizek is there, but it's going to be an RBI ground out for Carson Schrack.
Carson Schrack, because he's going to need to do it 2 outs.
That ball is hit out to center field, going back on it, and making a very awkward play is Arrington Eason. The ball was hit pretty deep out there, probably around the 380 mark, caught in the sun, but Eason makes the play, saving a couple runs. It's going to be a 3-1 ball game as the Mustangs strike for 3 that inning. As that ball's grounded up the middle, it's going to get past Holton at short. Freeman, the throw just up the line, and it gets past Felix. De Santiago not backing up behind the catcher.
I mean,
Advancing to second is going to be Nolan Oliver on that RBI single. The 1-1 pitch is skied out to center field. Going back on it is Freeman, going back quite a bit. That's going to get over his head. Dylan Shepard, thinking about 3, he goes for 3.
That's not good for him.
As he was out by a couple feet. Good relay from Freeman and Bodenhausen as they nab Dylan Shepard going to third. It's going to go as a double and an RBI for Shepard as the Merchants take a 4-3 lead as we head to the bottom of the third inning.
To get ahead of a player like him, you don't even want to think about putting him on for free.
As that ball is going to be flared and going to get down in front of the center fielder, Arrington Eason. Going to third is going to be Kyle Hepburn, as Darius Freeman, halfway to the cycle, has his second hit of the day, if he did go on that one. The 2-0 count to Felix is skied out to right field. Logan Harris on the chase. He's going to make a play. There goes Hepburn for the plate. A good throw from Harris is going to nab Kyle Hepburn as a rifle from the right fielder Logan Harris for Carroll is gonna keep their 4-3 lead. Feet off the bag and could not get his footing in time. As there goes Bodenhausen, it's not gonna matter as that ball is lined in the left field by the third baseman Carson Schrack for his second RBI of the game, and that ties it up.
He's going to be his last batter, and it's going to decide his entire stat line.
That ball's lined to the left center field, and diving and not making the play is Bryce Hoskinson, as one run's going to come in. A second run comes in, as there is an RBI double, 2 RBI double for Darius Freeman.
Sidearm, but this is the complete
That ball
opposite.
is crushed out to right field, and coming in on it, not making the play is Logan Harris. Dom Felix going for second, as he is going to be safe.
Tom Felix, some wheels.
I don't know if that was wheels or the 6-hop throw out there from the outfield, as Charlie and I probably both thought he was going to be out by a couple feet, but a poor throw out there from the outfield as Dom Felix has a hustle double to start the 5th inning.
This will be the first time we've seen Pitts.
Ball's popped out to shortstop. Should be no problem for Mason Holton, as Sam Pitts has successfully shut out the Merchants for 3 innings.
My heart hurts for that.
As that ball is flared in front of Freeman, as that ball's going to get down. Another shimp hit, and that ball gets away from the second baseman. Bodenhausen coming home is Sammy Harris, and it's off the glove of Felix. Tough break for him, as it's going to be second and third here after the single and the error by the center fielder Freeman. Now up for the Merchants is Arrington Easton. As that ball gets past Dom Felix, play at the plate, and Infranca is late, as we got ourselves a tie ball game in the top of the 7th.
So it makes sense why you don't want to go right to him, but Shepard's going with
Shepard
a
laid
push
down a
bunt.
bunt, as going to second is Jaden Little, but RBI goes to Shepard on that. First baseman steps in for the Mustangs, as on the pitch goes Logan Miller,
Here we go.
as he slides in and is safe. The tag was late from Jay Kim. Trying to K both Bodenhouse brothers. That slider is lined up the middle for a single. Coming home is Felix, and without really much of a play, it's going to be 8-7 Mustangs. 2-1 offering to Darius Freeman is flied out to left field. Going back on it is Bryce
Might have burnt
Hoskinson.
him.
As that ball's going to get down, Freeman has extra base for the 3rd time tonight. In comes Mason Holton, and it is a triple-double for Darius Freeman.
But we're here, and it's full.
3-2 count to Shepard, and that one is called strike 3. Tim Teixeira earns the 6-out save as the Mustangs emerge victorious in a well-fought game. 9-7 Mustangs over the Merchants here at Phil Welch Stadium.